guys. So I haven't been on in a while. Don't worry, I'm coming back. I know I've been saying that, but I'm getting more and more, prepared, and been doing a lot of just self-work and healing, and also been doing a lot of other types of things that I'll be bringing into my readings. So right now I got these for my birthday last month, and they are the Mystic Mondays, and they are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and you guys got the star. Isn't that funny? Flip it over, and what is it? Not the star, the sun. So I did just a little bit of a reading for you guys today. And you guys got the Ace of Cups. Let me do it this way because I can't switch it around. It's on my phone. You guys got the Ace of Cups. You guys got the Magician. And then you got the Nine of Swords. And then I clarified it with, oh my gosh, then the Ace of Cups again. So for me, this reads intuitively, because that's what I was just working on in school, was working on my intuitive guidance, like also, and it's not just like guiding other people to their intuitive nature, but it's like a lot of it is like following your own intuitive guidance, like so you can help others. It's really, really cool. Love the school that I'm in, and if you guys have any if you guys want any information about the school, let me know, and I can give you the info to get in contact with whoever, because they have way more than just spiritual type of classes. They also have for holistic healing, for your health, for massage, just everything you can think of, they have at this school. And you can do a ton of their classes online. So if you're like me and you don't live where their school's at, it's okay. They have online classes. I'm not, they're not paying me for this, but I've been going there for a minute now, and so I feel like, to give my school just a little bit of a shout out, because I really like it there, and the teachers are excellent, and I found a lot of people there that have been very joyous and kind, and so I figured I'd just say something. But anyway, so back to your reading. The Ace of Cups is always a beautiful, beautiful cup, and in this deck, it's really colorful, really just really pretty. There is a little bit of binding around it, which I didn't notice. It's like almost like a little bit of a rope around it. But it's gorgeous. It's the Ace of Cups is all about the overflowing of something that's very joyous. Now, this could be if it's, I always say, if it's your career, go with that. If that's what the first thing that you're thinking of, go with that. If it's love, go with that. Whatever you specifically are wanting this reading for at this moment, go with your first instinct, your gut feeling. What really resonates with you. If it doesn't, then I won't be insulted. Click off down, and you can find yourself another reader. There's plenty out there that would help you in any way, shape, or form. So anyway, the Ace of Cups, if you see it on there, it's like overflowing with that water. And water is Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So you could be dealing with someone that is one of those, or it could just mean that there is a deep feeling or deep emotions, or a very deep connection with whatever you're guided for in this particular reading, what you're looking for in this reading, sorry. And then you got the Magician. So you're manifesting something that is very deeply rooted, very deeply connected to you. And then you got the Nine of Swords, which isn't the Ten of Swords, but it is still. So the Nine of Swords is really actually good, especially with the Ace of Cups under it as your clarifier. It's very deep emotions. This could be for some of you, like the negative thoughts that have been flowing through your mind about a situation, or a person. It's starting to diminish. You're starting to see things clearly now, and starting to let those emotions go, letting yourself just kind of feel them and release them. Especially since we just had a full moon, that's all about release and letting go. So some of you could have been doing some work on that, and it doesn't mean like you have to do spell work and everything to release that. You can just literally say it in your mind, I'm releasing myself from this situation. And not really realizing that it's a full moon, you're on the right track because you're releasing that at that time. It can be, a little bit of things that were very much stuck in your mind. The swords is all about your critical thinking, your mind, pardon me, and your thoughts. So with the Ace of Cups, this could be there was a lot of thought about a deep connection with a situation or person, and you have had an epiphany, basically. There's that aha moment for you, and realizing that there's no need to have those negative thoughts, that everything is going to be fine, whether it works out or not, you're going to be all right. We all go through this, there's times where, especially right now in this time, there's a lot going on, and so in our minds we can be very negative at times, thinking, am I ever going to get that paycheck? Am I ever going to get that job? Am I ever going to be able to get back on track? Am I ever going to be able to see this person again? Are we ever going to be together? Is this this situation ever going to heal? I mean, just so many things that you can go through thinking, because look at this poor girl. And it doesn't have to be a female, just so you guys know, but it's, she's sitting there, she's got her knees up, and the swords are all where? They're all by her head. So it's all thought process, there's so much thought going on, so much negative thinking that has happened, but she's contemplating. And this could be like, she's in hermit mode a little bit. The hermit card did not come out, but you see in this card, she's sitting by herself, where the water is at. And this could mean like, hey, take time out to go somewhere by yourself and just think. I know in this time, because beaches are closed, and some like parks and recreations and all that stuff, but it doesn't mean that you have to do all that. Go for a walk and have that time for yourself to think about what's going on and what you need to release, because there has been a lot of conflict going on in your head, and you're manifesting what you most desire. You got the Ace of Cups twice. So whatever deep connection, whatever love, whatever career, whatever it is that you have really been desiring, really been deeply rooted in, passionate about, like there's no fire here, but the cups is all about like that major deep feeling over something, and that can bring about a lot of passion for someone. That can bring about a lot of like kickstart, because you have the cups, which is very flowing, but then you got the sword, which is movement. So letting those thoughts, letting those emotions, letting those connections, letting those things kind of flow to you, letting them come in, having that deep emotional need to, if you need to have an ugly cry. What an ugly cry is where you literally, you get a pillow, you scream into the pillow, you cry, you go to the bathroom, you cry, you write down on a piece of paper, every single thing that has bothered you, however you relate to it. You go for an angry walk. Just be careful, please, when you're doing that, because you don't want to end up getting hurt. But what I mean by that is like you're listening to music and you're just walking, vigorously, so you can kind of let out that energy. I've done it before, trust me. And it helps to release all of those, aggravations. You draw, there's something to get your mind to release those angry energies and feelings and thoughts, because again, you have the Ace of Cups and the Swords. So this is about deep emotional thoughts and feelings. Both are combined, and usually with us human beings, they are. We have feelings. We're allowed to have them. You're allowed to get angry. You're allowed to yell. You're allowed to scream. As long as you're not hurting anyone, you're not giving harsh words and negativity towards anyone else, you know then you're okay. But you are allowed to be angry at them. You are allowed to say, hey, you hurt me. You are allowed to express your feelings, as long as it's not in a hurtful way that's going to end up hurting them physically or mentally, or you're just doing something maliciously. Then go for it. Let somebody know that, hey, you hurt my feelings, or you really deeply um, emotionally um, damaged me, and this is why, da 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 da. So you can release that, even if it's just writing it down and then, burning the piece of paper, or just tearing it up and throwing it in the trash, however you feel like doing it, as long as you're releasing those specific emotions, those specific thoughts, so they no longer torment you and harm you in any way. Then you're doing the Nine of Swords. You're doing the Ace of Cups. You're allowing those thoughts, those processes towards yourself, towards others, to dissipate, to flow out of you and go away. Because if it's still stuck in your mind, I mean, look at that. Does that look like it's going to be comfortable? I mean, I don't know about you, but that does not look like it's comfortable, having all these swords like coming at your head. Like tons of pins and needles just in your head. And how I see this this card too sometimes is like, there is those silly little cartoons. I know it's gonna sound funny for some people. There's those little cartoons where you see those little those stick figures, or just the one-dimensional type of cartoon, and all you see is the little cloud up top and there's little squiggly lines all over in the little bubble, right? And that's kind of like how it can be, where if your mind has all that collaboration of just crap all up in that bubble, how are you supposed to be able to have that Ace of Cups, that love for yourself, that love for anybody else, that love for your job, that love for and passion for your career, and just be financially capable and able to survive if there isn't any love for self? There has to be the love for self before there can be anything else. I have stopped myself many, many times from doing this specific work. Why? Because I wasn't ready yet. I didn't have that Ace of Cups for myself yet. I didn't actually know what and where I wanted to go at that point. I really didn't know. But I found this school that just kept nagging and calling at me. I mean, it literally nagged at me. I mean, y'all, I had the little magazine that they send out constantly. Every time I got on my computer, it would come up in my email. It would come up in the feed. Every time I got on my phone, it was like Spirit was like, Psh, hello, do you know how many times we're trying to guide you into what you need to do? You're not doing what you need to do. You need to do this. And I have been in hermit mode because I'm a Virgo ascendant and I like to, think a lot. I mean, I'm a double Mercury in the beginning, and then I have a lot of Mercury in placements on the rest of my chart. So I want to overthink everything, which is a human thing to do. But if you follow the zodiac, if you follow your astrology, if you follow any of it, you'll see yourself and you'll get to understand yourself a lot. There are free sites that you can go to if you guys need to. Just DM me, and I have the link to one where it'll show you everything you need to know. If there's something that I don't know, there are specific people that I can guide you to. if this reading again doesn't resonate with you, there are many blessing of beautiful readers that are on here that follow me, and I follow them. And then, you know, on YouTube there's tons of other readers on there as well. So if I don't resonate with you at all, don't worry, I won't be insulted. No need to keep coming back if it doesn't resonate. But it may just not be for this specific reading. So just a reminder, you know, sometimes because it is a general reading, and I know those that like readings hear that a lot, but it is the truth. It is the case. If there is a specific reading that doesn't resonate with you, please don't be insulted. And know that it's not the one for you. If you just keep coming back and you feel a gut feeling that just isn't right, like it got heart palpitations that just don't feel right, your stomach don't feel right, the energy just doesn't feel right, don't worry. That just means that that specific person just isn't right for you, or that message itself at that time isn't right for you. Try it a couple more times with that specific person that you resonate with at first. See if it does. If it still does not, maybe get a personal reading from them, because maybe your energy is blocking the messages that you need to have. And if that still doesn't work from there, then try another person, because it just may be that specific person doesn't work for you. But I know that a lot of people hear this all the time and they're like, oh my gosh, you know, just, you know, please. Every reader has their own style. We are all, you know, here just to help out others. You know, yes, we are here to also make our careers go and, you know, bloom as well. But the reason why 90% of us get into this specific work for healing, for candle magic, for tarot reading, for massage, for holistic healing, for, you know, all of these specific types of things that, you know, are for other people, nursing, you know, those, because those poor ladies that, you know, and gentlemen get like all kinds of crap from that. They get blessed, you know, things come to them, but they also get a lot of, you know, drama too, because if you really see, you know, them specifically, you know, in the emergency room and stuff, they get a lot of slack from, you know, people that need their help. They're, you know, they get drunk people that come in that are belligerent, you know, and it's not, a lot of times it's not their fault. They just don't know, you know, they're drunk. They don't get it, you know, they don't understand, because they are, you know, in a state where they just don't even know what's going on, you know. But on the opposite side, I see the poor nurse going, I'm just trying to work, I'm just trying to, you know, help you, you know. So if you can take time to thank a nurse, a doctor, a firefighter, a police officer. I know you know, I haven't always had like the best of luck with certain specific things, but I do respect and admire certain positions, because they are amazing people and they do a lot of good as well. And there are people that are out there that are doing good. They're not just there to hurt people, you know. But anyway, so just a little side note there, you know, because we're here to help, we're here to guide, but we are here to make our career. It gets thought of with readers that we're just a free-for-all at times, and we're just for freebies all the time. We're here to help you. We're here to guide you. We are more than happy to give you free readings, because I love doing them for everyone. But at the same time, I'm also here to make my career, to be able to build and help and have things, you know, for myself as well. So please, if it doesn't resonate with you, don't get angry at the reader. Just find a different one, because I see a lot of people getting very angry at a specific reader because of the way they read. And there are sassy pants readers. There are, you know, ones that do regular readings, but plus sexual readings, and it doesn't make them a hoe just because they do, you know, that type of a reading. Because trust me, y'all people want to know. You prudes may say but you want to know. Like, and in this day and age, that shouldn't be an issue. But where I'm going with this is just, if that specific reader does not resonate with you, you don't feel it, it's not good for you, you know it, don't get angry at them because of the message. It's what the message came out. And if the message resonated with you and you get angry with them, move on, because that just means that you're not at this time ready to hear that specific message. And spirit and your guides are just going to have to guide you in a different way, or later on when you realize, oh shoot, they were right, then maybe you'll be ready and come back. But at that time, it's like if something hits you or twinges you, maybe there's a reason why that happens, because I see certain readers, they're very blunt, and I love it. I love how blunt they are, because they let you know straight out the bat who they are, how they act and whatnot. And when they give you that reading, there are some that don't know how to handle the feedback, and it's like, well, maybe that just isn't for you, sweetie. That it's a general reading. It's okay, if it doesn't feel right, if your gut feels ugh, if the reader that is reading just doesn't make you feel good, that's your body, that's your intuition, that's your soul saying this just ain't for you right now. You may just not be ready. You may be needing to take a break from getting free readings, or it's just like, hey, maybe there's a message in there that'll come to you later that they said. But anyway, enough ranting on that. So again, you got the Ace of Cups, the Magician, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. I'll read you what the Nine of Swords says. Mindfulness, conscious choices, thought patterns. Conscious awareness of negative thought patterns has given you the superpower of managing your thoughts and emotions. Through your experiences, you've come to realize that everything will ultimately be okay. Anxiety will arise from time to time, and you will most certainly be faced with stressful situations, but now you have the tools to deal with them. It's easy to let your thoughts run away from you, but not if it is causing you unnecessary anxiety and worry. Separating yourself from your thoughts is a healthy choice to make. Letting go of your ego's need to control situations has given you freedom to let go, to just be as you are. Feeling the spectrum of emotions is normal and will happen. The difference is now you have the tools to deal with them. You are prepared. So I hope that gives you a little insight. I'm going to pause this for just a second, and I'm going to get you guys some oracle readings as well. I'll do a longer extended one on my computer later, but for now, this is what I got. I was just randomly gonna go, I'll do a little bit of a reading. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna shuffle. I got a few of the cards. Some of these I read intuitively. So just now, some of these didn't come with books because I ordered them on Wish, Wish is awesome. Just be prepared for the wait, because they're of everything that's going on, and to save on how expensive they are, it takes a little bit longer, which is not a problem for me. I'm willing to wait for the stuff if I don't have to pay $40 for a thing of cards, $25 even, not that I'm not willing, because there's some that I have paid full price for. There's quite a few, but I do like to try to spend a little bit less. And if you guys want to know any of the decks that I use, just let me know. I'm always trying to get more decks. So if you guys want anything specific, let me know. If you want to donate to my channel, just let me know. I'm never looking for any donations. But if you feel the need to, or you just want to see something different, just let me know. And I'll send you where to send those to. Or just a donation, you know, period. So you got the Mend a Broken Heart Fairy. So that goes with what I was saying about the mind. So whatever, it says healing from heartache. So whatever that has gone on, whoever has hurt you, this could be heartache from, you know, childhood. This could be past relationships. This could be a recent relationship. This could be friendship, or this could be like self-sabotaging thoughts that are, you know, hurting your heart, and there needs to be mending. If this is the case, you know, take time out for yourself to mend it. There's no need to rush your heart, you know. I try to tell people when it comes to love, even, you know, there's no rushing someone. I mean, trust me, I've been there, done that. I'm a female. I got a lot of freaking water in my chart. I'm a deep, deep emotional, I'd say a deep emotional thinker, and just deeply loving. You know, I want to be able to heal everyone, and I want to be able to, like, have everyone happy and just balanced, and, you know, feel like they're, you know, on top of the world and everything. But I forget myself to that I need healing as well, and that you know, my emotions matter as well, and that whatever has hurt me, or who's ever hurt me, or those thoughts that have gone on, that I also need that time to heal as well, and think about them. Again, your chart can mean a lot. I mean, I go off of more of my Virgo side, because it's my ascendant, and I like the Vedic astrology. I slaughter that the way it's said. I used to go off of the regular zodiac, but I found that I resonate as a Virgo more. I am a Gemini sun, and I'm always trying to be that happy-go-lucky person, but I'm always thinking. I'm always thinking, trying to be grounded, trying to just have patience, and, you know, so that's where I resonate with more, is my Virgo side. So, but I have a lot of, like I said, I have a lot of water in my chart. So just the reason why I'm saying that is because everyone has their own personal chart, and everybody's different, and so some will have more of a deep emotional attachment to things because of their water in their chart. Some will be a little bit more grounded. They'll have that earth in their chart. Some will be a little bit more fired up and ready to go because they have more fire in their chart. And some will be more in their mind. They'll just be more ready to just kind of go with the flow in when it comes to thinking, and that's the air. So just remember that when you look at your chart, go with your ascendant more, because your ascendant is what you're showing everybody, what you kind of our day to day, you know. And your sun is what you're going, you're always trying to be. You're always trying to be that grounded person. If you're a Virgo sun, Capricorn, or Taurus, you know, you're always trying to be that specific one. If you're Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, you're always trying to be, like, say, like Libra, they're always trying to be more balanced, or always trying to, you know, just kind of go with the flow and have, you know, that sense of stability. So whatever you have in your sun sign, just know that that's the one that you're always aspiring to be. That's the one that you're always, you know, you're always desiring to be. I always say, look at it as like your whole entire body is a house. The outside is your ascendant. The inside is your sun, and then all the stuff around it in the inside is your moon. Your moon is all about your emotional stuff. Like, okay, because you look at a picture and the picture looks so pretty, you know, it brings you to tears, or it makes you happy when you look at it, or, you know, like you're the most comfiest bed, and so that those sheets and the cushion and everything make you feel comfortable. Those are like the emotional parts. I know it sounds a little weird, but that's how excuse me, I specifically connect with it, is like literally looking at my body as like a specific house. And my outside of me is the Virgo, the inside of me is the Gemini, and all the stuff around me is my Scorpio. So yeah, if you want to know what your sign for your ascendant, your moon, and your other planets are, let me know. I have a link for that, and there are other people that can help guide you through the whole process. There's one person on here. I'll give a shout out to Sal. He is a tarot reader, but he's also someone that knows a caboodle amount of information, and so he could go over everything with you specifically.